Today, I want to tackle a big question. Do you need to know where your trauma came from in order to heal it? As a trauma therapist and an Akashic Records reader, I've got one foot in the psychology, the other foot in the spiritual, so I can see it from both sides. In trauma therapy, especially somatic therapies like EMDR, somatic experiencing, or breathwork, healing often happens without needing the full memory. Your body stores trauma like little landmines. It doesn't care about the story, it just needs to discharge the energy. Clients can release panic, anxiety, or fear without ever knowing the exact event. You don't have to remember the fire to heal the burn. Your nervous system just needs to calm, reset, and rewire. So, no, you don't have to know the origin to heal. Intention and nervous system release are enough. But knowing allows the healing to go deeper than just this lifetime. From the spiritual side of things, let's talk about the Akashic Records. These records of your soul book hold every past, present, and potential lifetime. Finding the root a lifetime where the trauma started can help you gain clarity. Humans crave story. When you know why you've been carrying something, the shame melts away. You stop thinking, "Ugh, what's wrong with me?" or "I'm broken. I can never stop this pattern or these relationships." And then you can start thinking, oh, makes sense. I haven't learned that lesson, or I made this vow when I was, hurt in another life and it carried over. Things start to make sense. Basically, it's not all your fault, and yet it is because it's you. With understanding comes compassion. When you see yourself in another lifetime making decisions based on those situations, like struggling to feed your family during a famine, or being forced to go to war for a king who just wants more land, things that you don't have to experience in this life but made sense at the time, you can feel empathy and compassion for that part of you. It allows for forgiveness instead of the judgments you currently hold for yourself. That self compassion is healing. You also get completion. Some wounds are sticky. You can affirm, "I'm healed." But if the soul fragment from that lifetime is still screaming, it leaks out as fear, self sabotage, or physical symptoms. Naming and healing the root closes that loop and calls back those soul fragments. Now, some teachers say you can just mine the Akash for the best versions of yourself. Basically, focus on what you want, not what you don't want. That means you can call forward the lifetimes where you're strong, confident, badass public speaker, healer, leader. It sounds like a good idea. I've done it myself. I've accessed a lifetime where I was a spiritual death doula as a Viking, helping souls cross over who died during battle. More trauma work. That gave me the confidence to remember, oh, I've done this before, so of course I can do it now. I can cross stuck spirits. But here's the catch. I also had to heal the lifetime where I was punished for using those gifts, or I'd still be terrified to speak up. And then no one would know that I can help them, or their loved ones cross over, especially if they experienced a traumatic death. So it's both bringing in the empowered self and healing the wounded self. It's like baking a cake. You can add sugar, your best lifetimes, your strengths, but if there's still a rotten egg in the batter, an unhealed trauma, you're going to taste it. Removing the root cause of your trauma is like taking the bad egg out. So the real answer, no, you don't always have to know the trauma origin. Intention can heal. But knowing the root brings deeper, faster, more compassionate completion. The most powerful path is integration. Heal the wounded self, call in the empowered self, and then merge them. Whole, healed, balanced. And that's what my soul healing bundle is about. Balance, integration, wholeness, not bypassing wounds, but not obsessing over them either. Bringing them into harmony. So remember, you don't need to know the fire to heal the burn, but sometimes seeing the flame helps you forgive yourself and finally let it go. And from there, you can shine your strongest, brightest self. If this speaks to you, check out the Soul Healing Bundle. I'll help you access the root cause lifetime, release it, and then call in your strongest versions. Check out the link in the description.